Hey, I'm Skeel, and I'm a BeamNG.Drive speedrunner. During speedruns, we do many crazy stunts to help us save time, like this. While those are some very difficult tricks, there are also some simple ones that we can use to help you with your everyday driving, like... One trick we use is taking advantage of the momentum of your tires to correct your car in the air so you can have smoother landings off of bigger jumps. First up is adjusting your pitch, or whether your car is pointing up or down. This is easiest to do and just involves a little bit of throttle and brake control. You can be more precise by adjusting your wheel speed in the air. The faster you go, the more the pitch goes up. It'll look something like this. This effect can also be used to pitch your vehicle down instead of up by hitting the brakes instead of the throttle. While adjusting your pitch is very useful, you sometimes also need to adjust your roll, or whether your car is leaning left or right. Since you can only increase your rear wheel's rotation in a rear wheel drive car, you will have very minimal control over your front wheels. To fix that issue, we can use a front or all-wheel drive car, as those will spin those front wheels. After that, just adjust your roll by turning in the opposite direction of how you want to shift your roll, hit the throttle. When you do it right, it will go something like this. And if you master all those tricks, have some creativity, and a bit of disregard for OSHA regulations, you can finally hit some X Games level stunts. While being able to hit a pretzel zero that will make Jesper Shatter look like a toddler is not exactly the most versatile thing in the world, the basics of air control can be used everywhere from rally to street racing, so you can have easier landings and keep your car in one piece. While getting stuck on your side may seem like the end for scenarios where you cannot use flip upright, may not always be. There are some ways to make the laws of physics our friend for once. While not every vehicle is able to return to its wheels after getting stuck, yours may be able to. First, make sure your vehicle has 4- or all-wheel drive. Next, it needs locking or welded differentials. And while some vehicles may not need them, having bigger tires does not hurt in this situation. First thing is make sure both your front and rear differentials are locked and you're in 4-wheel drive. Next, turn into the ground and hit the throttle. After you pick up some speed, you may flip upright, but if you need that extra little bit of power, you can turn the other way and throw it in reverse so it looks something like this. Now the downside is that this doesn't work while you're on your roof, but it does work with nearly every crawler vehicle, and can prevent minor mistakes from turning into run-ending failures. While you may know that the Hydra can float and even propel itself across water, it isn't exactly known for being fast. It takes over a minute to get over just this small distance. Well, speedrunners have a better way to get even a base metal Corvette across a river. It's actually pretty simple, but doesn't work over long distances. First, you need to find a spot where the water reaches right up to the ground, like a beach or somewhere with a short flat drop like this. The objective is to skip the car across like a stone. You want to avoid larger drops in spots where you come at a steep angle, so you avoid hitting the water with too much speed or at a bad angle. Next, get a ton of speed and hold on. If you go too slow, you might end up like those other guys. Some things that can help are having a lighter car, more speed, up to a certain point. Some cars actually do worse with high speeds, and front or all-wheel drive. Using perfect conditions, I was able to make a drag-tuned covert across this pool that's about 340 meters or 1,100 feet long. While this may seem unrealistic for a whole car to bounce and skim across the water, it actually can be done in real life. No, I'm not going to test this by driving across the river, but you can do it on skis. It's called a pond skim. Here's a clip of me doing that. Hey, I didn't say that I knew there was a jump at the end. Speaking of jumps, do you know that it's not always faster to get sick air? You can actually save time by slowing down instead of hitting jumps. Just like in Trackmania speedruns, your vehicle only accelerates while your wheels can get grip. Plus, it's a whole lot safer to drive on the ground than hurtle through the air, even if you do know error correction. Let's take this hill in East Coast USA for example. There's a drop into a straight downhill, so you can hit it very fast, but slowing down is actually faster. Let's try. First, I will hit this hill at full speed, just slowing down enough to avoid this tree right here. When I jump the hill, I get to the end going about 113 kilometers per hour or 70 freedom units. And it takes me 5 seconds and 42 frames to do it. Alright, let's see how much time we can save by slowing down now. I'm able to hit the bottom of the hill at about 80 miles per hour or 128 kilometers, and it takes me 5 seconds and 35 frames to do it. While saving only 7 frames does not seem like much, that extra bunch of speed is crucial. While we can all agree that it's not as cool as hitting the jump, it is a whole lot safer. Let's see what it looks like when you mess up the jump. Yikes, I don't think that's gonna buff out. Definitely gonna be a good idea to keep our ground vehicles on the ground. Maybe sometimes on top of the water. Congratulations, you made it to the end of my video. I would like to thank Planet Extreme and Molten Metal Mayhem for their help in this video. Overall, there are tons of tricks in the world of BeamNG that most people don't know about, so subscribe so you can learn more when I make new videos. And while you're down there, you might as well hit the like button. Other YouTubers make me do it, so I might as well make you. You can also watch me stream speedruns live on Twitch. I'll be streaming shortly after this video comes out, so come on over for a live run. See y'all next time.